kind of mad right now because I was sent the wrong oil pump. This is my stock one, and this is the one I received. And if you compare them side by side, that one's a lot smaller and just doesn't fit. So, alright guys, this is literally like 10 minutes after the last video I just took. And since the oil pump didn't fit, I was like, okay, well, I'll just replace my lift bolts really quick. Guess what? Look at this. One of my lift bolts is broken. Things aren't going well. I planned to replace them anyway, like I had them, but I was going to replace them before they broke. But I guess I never really had lift on the intake, or I don't think I had lift on the exhaust valves. Getting this out is going to be a pain, but on the plus side, I'll be putting good ones back in, which means that I will have full lift, which I've never, I guess, actually felt. Yeah, I don't know how to really go about this. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Quick little update. So I cleaned this thing off, scrubbed it yesterday. That's pretty much what I got done. And I painted some stuff, some test stuff. Did the starter and the master or slave cylinder for the clutch. And I think it's gonna be a pretty cool look for the block and head and transmission. So that should be pretty cool. Aside from the painting, this is what I worked on yesterday. Just scrubbed it up really good. I'm not really planning on like painting or like detailing this very much, but I might just put some paint on these welds where the paint did chip off, and like clean this boot because I had that masked off, and probably like just some other little stuff that I missed. But yeah, so the subframe and steering rack and everything's ready to go back in. Alright, so here's the setup I got going on. And here's the little tiny transmission, C60, 6-speed. So I'm gonna start scrubbing this thing, and then I will get back to you guys. What's up, guys? What do we got going on over here?
A little RC car action.
Dang, Matt, you want to give us a little information about this?
Brushless motor. They're quick and they break ankles. About to shred some tires like we did the last one, right, Nick? Right. I get this.
So how long have you been working on these, Matt?
About 4 years. Because my friend, he ran into my mailbox and destroyed it, and I'm like, yep, never running these again. And then a couple days ago, I'm like, yeah, I might start back up.
So that's cool. We got that going on. I didn't show everything, but pretty much my rocker shaft, this piece that goes right here that supports the rockers, it was pretty much ruined because the lift bolt was probably broken for who knows how many thousand miles, but I had to like pound it out like crazy. Like it tore up the head, the slot in the head, and there was like a groove in it. But anyway, long story short, the old rocker shaft was ruined, so I ordered another one, put that in, no problems, and yeah. So then from there, I just started putting the timing cover back together, resealed everything, new water pump, new oil pump in there. New seals, like I was saying. So we going for a rip? What are we doing, Matt?
Driving.
Alright, what are we driving?
A Honda Prelude.
Dang, that's a nice Honda Prelude. Look at this John. What year is this, Matt?
71.
71. Is it just just a lap belt in here?
Oh yeah.
Old school, just a lap belt. So what all did you do to it? Exhaust and tires?
Exhaust, tires, tie rod ends, shocks.
Nice.
Yeah.
So now it's road ready?
Yeah, but it needs a rear main seal in the transmission, so the transmission's got to come out.
Oh, okay.
It pees all of its fluid out while it sits a little bit too long, so.
Nice. We'll have to
Yeah.
get that fixed.
Oh yeah, man.
That way this thing can rip.
Oh, it rips now.
Oh boy. Oh jeez, boy. She gets it. Did they make these in manuals?
Yeah.
But they're rare. Oh yeah.
3-speed manuals. I think that's what they were.
3-speed?
3 or 4. I think
Okay.
some of them were 3. I'm not sure.
That's not that many gears. What up? Jason's house. So what's going on right here? Just masking this Johnny up for paint. I probably would have been faster to just leave the valve cover off, but I didn't want anything. I wanted this thing sealed up again because I didn't want crap getting in it because there's a lot going on in this garage. So solid. Call me a weirdo, but
You're a weirdo. So over here with the MR2, I'm not really sure how this is going to turn out, but I'm working on a rear diffuser type of thing. I'm just mocking it out with some cardboard right now. Obviously it's not going to be functional or anything, but it might make my car look a little bit cooler. There's what I have so far. I'm just working on this long piece down the middle. Yeah, it's going to be rice. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see that thing finished on the MR2. What's up, guys? How's this going?
It's alright. My glitter paint didn't work, so now I gotta go get more. Which kind of sucks, but I'll do that tomorrow. So now I'm working on this intake.
Over here, I'm cutting out. I got this. It's like a fiberglass type of. I don't know. It's not perfect, but it's like just a big sheet that I'm cutting out all the little pieces too that I already did for that, so it should be pretty sweet.
What up?
What up?
What you doing?
Making some rice.
Nice. Rice in a bottle.
Yep. In a tube.
Rice in a tube. Sick.
Branded. For sale.
So what's the plan?
So I don't know yet. I'm
So
kind
you're
of just putting
cut
the
these
pieces
notches
together.
in to see to like make it so they'll
Yeah.
slide in.
So these
there.
pieces right here will slide into those after they're done drying.
Nice.
So, yep. And these end pieces, I'm about to glue that right now. So
Nice.
get front row seats.
Sick. So here's the finished engine paint. It came out pretty good, and I love this flake. Can't really see it on camera, but I just kind of dusted it on enough so it kind of gives it a little bit of a cool little effect whenever the light shines across it. But yeah, I'm really happy with how it's turning out. It looks really clean. And I'm also just painting some random parts. Right now I'm doing the tensioner, belt tensioner, so just painting up, making everything look fresh. So what's going on? You're painting?
Yeah, taking the dump.
Matt finally came down to the garage. What is happening, people? I don't understand.
I'm always here.
No, you ain't. Dang, dude, I can't even see him on the camera.
Wait. Ready?
Shut up. Not bad.
Watch this flip.
Nice try. Dude, I can't believe you made this in like a day.
Can't believe
Probably
it.
gonna look like trash, but
Hey, I mean, whatever. I mean, you didn't spend that much time or money on it.
true.
So you spent maybe like $20 total with paint and everything.
Yep.
That's like nothing. This is a great DIY mod for anyone looking to rice out their car. It's for the person who's like, okay, the front of my car is ricey enough, but the back is kind of lacking. So you're like, okay, I'll make one of these rear diffusers. We just used some bathroom wall plastic paneling from Home Depot. We got a damaged sheet, so we got it for like $11, and there's what's left of it. So we still got a bunch left, and then with paint, that was like another $10 or whatever. So not bad. What's up, guys? It's been a couple days. I've been busy. I don't really remember the last thing I recorded, but I got the transmission all freshened up. And the engine, this is how it looks currently. I'm getting ready to put the exhaust manifold back on, and I got an engine hoist. I just went ahead and bought one, so I can use it whenever. But yeah, and a quick little update on the engine bay. I think I showed it completed, but I wasn't really happy with how it turned out, because a lot of the like edges, like the corners, like in here and stuff, they were really like yellow, because I guess the clear coat, I put it on too thick. So I sanded it back, put another layer of base on it, and now there's like a really light layer of the engine enamel, but I said screw it, because I thought it might happen again, the yellowing, because it's on white, it's kind of inevitable. But I got this. It's a 2-part clear coat in a can, so you know, it hardens based on like a chemical reaction instead of evaporation, because it's two chemicals mixing together. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a try. It's supposed to come out really glossy and like OEM finish look, so that'll be nice, and I won't have to spend as much time like polishing and stuff. Plus I think it'll give a better result, and hopefully it won't be as yellow, which is good. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, first I'm gonna do everything else I want to get done today before I fill the garage up with paint fumes. So I'm gonna put the manifold on, and then I think what I'm gonna do is get the engine up on the hoist, and then I'll put that way I can reach where the flywheel bolts to the crank, so I can put the flywheel on, well, clean it off, put the flywheel on, and the clutch and pressure plate and all that, and then possibly get the trans mounted up to the engine. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna just go with it. What's up, guys? So it's like 1:30 in the morning. I just finished putting the clutch in, which I didn't explain to you guys. It is a eBay XCD clutch. So there's a lot of mixed reviews about it, but I don't know. There's also a lot of good experiences, and I even looked up the clutch that most Celica owners run, like upgraded clutch, are ACT clutches, and I've looked them up, and they still have mixed reviews too. So I think it's just kind of, no matter what you get, there's going to be some people that have a good experience and some people that have a bad experience. And I thought for the price of this thing, it came with a flywheel, pressure plate, and a 6-putt clutch. And I think it was like maybe like $260 or $270, I'm not sure, but I got it straight off of eBay. Aimco Clutch was the seller. So for that price, I mean, with a lightweight flywheel, that saves me the cost of having to refinish the stock one, which doesn't really cost much, but still it saves me the time and the cost of doing that. And yeah, so I figured I'd give it a try. I'll try and like post an update after I break it in and let you know how it's going. But the reason I put it in here is because if I do turbo this thing or do something like that in the future, I want something that's going to be able to hold the power. Since I already had this thing all torn apart, I figured I'd might as well do the clutch now instead of, you know, get a stock replacement and then down the road. I wish I would have put in one that could hold a little bit more torque. So yeah, so I did that. That's the latest little mod. But yeah, what's next is I'm getting ready to put this 2K clear on the engine bay, and yeah, so I'll record again once I'm done shooting the engine bay and kind of show you guys what it looks like.
So what's cooking? Good looking?
Throwing out a bearing.
Getting this throw-out bearing in there, but I messed up, so now I gotta retry.
You accidentally threw it out.
I think I'm gonna put the bearing on the fork first.
Did you get any video of the engine bay yet? With the new paint?
No, I didn't.
Oh my
I'll
god.
show the part I'm gonna do.
So we got a new car in the garage.
Someone gay looking.
Put in the comments down below what you think it is. Just kidding. It's just the MR2.
Good one. We out here terrorizing the neighborhood.
What up?
What up, J Stance House? Matt's working on his new Nitro RC.
Yes, sir.
Got him into it. Maybe I'll get one.
Nick's working on his too.
Oh yeah, Nick's working on his, but he went inside. I don't know where he went. But check this out. The motor is back in. Isn't that pretty crazy? Yeah, the motor's back in. All the motor mounts are tight. Got the AC compressor back on. So I kind of busted the hard line, the AC hard line. After these like 2 months working around it, I break it whenever I'm getting ready to put the engine back in, and the refrigerant started spraying out and everything. It was just kind of a joke, but it's whatever. Now I guess the refrigerant is drained not really the right way, but because of that, now I can kind of mock up a way to reroute the hard line. Bug just hit me in the head. Reroute the hard line so it's more hidden, because that is the one part of the AC system I don't like the look of. These soft lines like these I don't really mind because they don't really stick out too much. They are there, but really they don't bug me. And the AC compressor is whatever, it's part of the engine, so it doesn't really stick out, at least in my opinion. But the hard line, it goes up and it's like the highest point in the whole engine bay, and it's bent and stuff, and it just doesn't look good in my opinion. So I'm gonna reroute that. I'm gonna have Blaine try and take it to fix the brake. But yeah, right now I'm getting the power steering on down here. don't know if you can see it, but there's the pulley on the power steering pump. But yeah, I kind of scuffed up my paint trying to get this thing in there, but it's freaking whatever. There's Nick.
What's up?
What are you doing?
Cleaning out an air filter for my RC car.
Nice.
Next I'm gonna have to clean Mike's engine bay because it's so dirty now.
Oh man. Dang, look at this. This is unacceptable. This is not show car.